Hey everybody, Panda here, and like I said, I would be doing the Codebreaker manga review. Something in my eye. Great start, but yeah, like I said, I will be doing the Codebreaker manga now. Probably will still be doing the anime, even though the anime is a pile of garbage compared to the manga. Hopefully with this, like, I know I haven't got that much of a fan base, but I hope for people who don't really read Codebreaker, I hope you would get into the manga, because the manga, trust me, is a lot better. The characters are a lot more well done. They don't rush things. It's very nice, and I really do recommend it since it's now reaching the 200 mark. So for this chapter review, like I said, I will just do the chapter. But the people who haven't read Codebreaker, I would really recommend reading the manga instead of just watching the first few episodes of the anime. But for you people who do read Codebreaker, hopefully I'll be I believe I'm one of the first guys to do talk an actual review about it, because I know there's Ramyaku Joten. I know he did a series under the radar, but nothing about chapter reviews. So hopefully by doing this, this series will get little bit more popular. Same thing with Gintama. But let's get on with the actual chapter of Codebreaker. Now, 197 was more about the history between Ogami and the whole incident with with the nun. And it started off pretty entertaining as she was literally joking around, playing with the children, as she's saying, "Look, I'm a panda. Mr. Panda is here." I am not joking. She was dressed as a panda, and I was like, I'm gonna review this chapter, and there's a panda in it. So it is, it is a little miracle to see. It was some sort of warning, or a little prediction of what would happen. But we found out a lot more about her, as we had Ogami was targeting her and these loan sharks. And what happens is, as Ogami was there, being helped by the nun, she was telling that one of these childs had been left because her parents was getting chased by loan sharks, and she left her just so she can get out of gambling addiction, so she can pay them back, so she can just get on with her life. And really, the nun, I really did enjoy her. She was trying to show how much some people really do care for human life. And the loan sharks themselves actually appeared in front of her, and they said, as she used to be a loan shark herself, she used to do the same job, but then gave it up to be apparently, as they said, a shitty priest. And they're saying and they were just stepping on her face, and they were just treating her like garbage. It was a terrible scene. And Ogami had the sheet of paper in his hands where it said this is one of the targets you gotta take down. Ogami just scrunched up that paper, and he said, "No, I'm not gonna do this," as he literally went up to the loan sharks, put his hand on there, and burnt them. However, the building was collapsing due to this, and the woman pushed Ogami out of the way, and she got trapped. She actually got pierced by a cross from the church, and it was literally through her ribs, and she was in a lot of pain. And she's saying, "This is probably what I deserve to do for making a lot of people suffer. Is just leave me. This is probably the way how I should die." And Ogami decided to do the best thing, which is actually put her out of her misery and just do the flames on her. Although he was saying I'm just an evil guy, I'm just a demon. The girl thanked her for his little last bit of compassion. I mean, there was incidents with them fighting the reggae guy, the angel. However, that didn't really matter, since that's what the same thing. There was only one punch, and we already know what's been happening with them. But yeah, like it seems like Ogami's punch in the at the real time seemed to like it wasn't effective at all at this guy. But that's really how the chapter ended, where they say like Ogami just like freaking like punching the ground and saying like God damn it, as like the entire church is being like set ablaze. And that was actually his first mission. That was Ogami's first mission. So it pretty is like a dirty job that he got into becoming a code breaker, and that's not the greatest way to get into becoming like a code breaker. Overall, this chapter was okay, but overall, knowing this priest's backstory, I don't think we needed to know that much. I mean, we got Aoba still there complaining about Ogami was the one who murdered her. Technically, he did, but he did it really just to put her out of the misery. But that's really it for the review. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing these chapter reviews of Codebreaker, the manga, because like I said, the manga is very, very good. It's very dark. It's a very good anti-hero manga, which is something and something dark, which Shonen Jump has been missing for a while now, unless you consider Assassination Classroom dark. But that's it for this review. That's like I say, I'll be Panda. Probably might do the Medaka box. I just recently just read that, but like I said, there isn't that much to go on, so I'm still swaying on these sides whether to do Medaka box this week. But that's all. That's been me, Panda. So thank you very much for watching. Straight down, Panda. Sign out, and I'll see you next time.